Hello and welcome back to my streaming career. I took a long hiatus. Those of you who have watched my channel before may notice that my VTuber, my VTube avatar isn't here anymore. She hasn't retired. It's just I've got a new computer and I haven't really finished porting everything over. So I thought I would go and stream blueprints because one of my friends told me that it's easier to keep track of the clues if you record the monitor. And I was thinking, well, record the monitor. That's what I do when I that. I guess I'm technically not streaming right now because I haven't configured everything on my new computer yet. I'm just recording and then uploading this to my little YouTube channel where I will probably just refer back to them later to see how the game goes. And since I haven't gotten very far in the game, I thought, well, I mean, hey, if anyone is watching this and you want to watch someone sort of like not completely blindly stumble through blueprints for the first time, I've played up to like day 20. I'm going to restart from scratch since I haven't gotten that far to like solving any mysteries. I'm going to restart. I'm going to start from scratch and I'm going to pretend like I don't remember any of the clues and just sort of like organically find them again. Let's print some blues. Let's print this blue. Let's play a puzzle game. I'm very excited to play this game. I mean, I've already played it somewhat, but it's a really good game. I enjoy the fusion of puzzle and roguelike elements. So let's start fresh. I'll turn the volume up a bit.
I, Herbert S. Sinclair of the Mount Holly Estate at Reddington, do publish and declare this instrument my last will and testament, and hereby revoke all wills and codicils heretofore made by me. I give and bequeath to my grandnephew, Simon P. Jones, son of my dear niece, Mary Matthew, all of my right, title, and interest in and to the house and land which I own near Mount Holly. The above provision and bequest is contingent on my aforementioned grandnephew discovering the location of the 46th room of my 45-room estate. The location of the room has been kept a secret from all the staff and servants of the manor, but I am confident that any heir worthy of the Sinclair legacy should have no trouble uncovering its whereabouts within a timely manner. Should my grandnephew fail to uncover this room or provide proof of his discovery to the executors of my will, then this gift shall lapse. In witness whereof I have hereunto set my hand this 18th day of March, 1993. Herbert S. Sinclair.
Oh boy, we are the blueprints, I guess. We are now entering the estate as Simon. Oh, that's nice. I got a little hat, backpack, traveling case. Okay, so why is the game not letting me move around? Oh, there we go. There we go. So the first thing I did when I actually played day one for the first time was to immediately turn around and go outside just to see what was behind me. And for this somewhat blind second playthrough, I am also going to go and just show off the place that we're in because it's quite a beautiful place. It seems that the late Sinclair lived in a pretty, I would call this isolated. It was in a pretty isolated area. I mean, like I don't see any other towns. I don't see any other settlements. Seems like it's just this crazily beautiful estate with some trees. Yeah, you know what? Let's take a look around. Door we cannot enter, but it seems like there's a passage. Most intriguing. This little place where we can stand, take a view of hear the waterfall. That's a massive waterfall. What are those things carved in the... I sincerely did not notice that my first go around. I guess I'm taking in the scenery more this run. What's going on there? That looks very man-made. Nothing on the other end. Bird bath. Fascinating. I'm not quite sure what to call this. Storage area? There are quite a lot of boxes. I don't really know what's in them, though. Mysteries. Mysteries upon mysteries. Alright, well, I think that's about it for sort of dilly-dallying outside. There's more to show, but we don't really have the clues for those areas yet. Or actually, just to be natural. Yeah. Let's go explore all of the outside place. Another reused asset. I mean, they're very nice assets. I would reuse them as well. It's a nice private drive. Campsite. Oh my. Okay, these all count as separate rooms. We're going to be eating into our steps, but that's fine. Around where I'm at in this game, I guess early game, step counts, like your run through the house will end a lot faster than you run out of step counts. So I'm just gonna input random numbers. Wouldn't it be funny if I guessed it right? It would be funny. It would also be very, very lucky. Let me in. It's not 48. Oh well. That's it for that code. I genuinely don't know how to uncover what the correct code is. I mean, I know that I played this game a little bit before starting this new playthrough, but I sincerely did not get far with any of the major mysteries at all. Well, I'm still going to stick to pretending that I'm doing this blind. This is, I believe, what I did on day one, and so I did it again. I went out and explored all of that outside place. All right, let's take a look at the glorious entrance hall of Mount Holly. The first time I played this game, I mean, which wasn't very long ago. I guess this still counts as my first time playing this game. For my first playthrough where I wasn't recording everything, I looked at these cards very closely and I thought they would correspond to the room beyond, but no, that's not how it works. I'm sure they're significant. I don't really know what their significance is. Okay, let's read everything. Searching the estate can be exhausting. Each time you enter a room, you will lose 1 steps. When you no longer have any steps left, you'll be too tired to continue searching the manor and must call it a day. Open only in the event of my death. Simon, welcome to Mount Holly. You may not remember, but I have fond memories of your many visits here as a young boy, and I hope these rooms provide you with as much amusement as it did in those lost summer days. By the time you read this, I will assume you are fully aware of my last wishes and all the details of the bequest. Please do not mistake my intentions in giving you this challenge as a lack of confidence. I assure you, nothing could have been further from my mind when I chose you as my heir. With that said, there are a few ground rules of this commission covered in the fine print of my will that I feel I should bring to your attention. No tools or items may be brought onto the estate from the outside. Tools and items found on the estate may not be taken off the estate. You may not stay overnight. I don't suspect that any of these stipulations should prove an impediment for someone as resourceful as yourself, but it's very important to me that you start fresh each morning and not rely on the successes of the previous day. One final word of advice. Do not assume the rooms you find today will be the same rooms you find tomorrow. These grounds have provided me a home for the last half-century, and even I am uncertain of which room lies beyond any particular door. Your grandmother used to say, don't go where the path leads. Abandon the path and go where you want it to lead. With all my love and wishes, best of luck, Herbert S. Sinclair. Well, that's our mission. That's our mission. Mount Holly Blueprint. Get it? Blueprints? Blueprint? Took me a while to put the pieces together myself. This will serve as a useful map and inventory log during your adventure. You may access the blueprint menu by pressing tab. Here we are. 5 by 9. Well, we might as well begin. Start here. I usually like to play Closet early because sometimes you get items that are just really, really good to get early. We'll see. We'll see. Oh, I forgot I was going to pretend that I'm playing this for the first time. Wow, for the first time ever, I've discovered a pair of running shoes. Occasionally save steps when traveling longer distances across the estate and grounds. And a gem. Let's find out what that gem does. Well, we want to make it further into the estate, so I don't want to end this run too early. Let's open up one that's got a that leads somewhere new. Before we do that, I want to see what happens if I open this door. Sure, let's open up a den. "9 a.m. It took us, if I remember correctly, so it took us an hour just sort of like diddle-daddling outside, opening the closet and opening the pantry. Yeah, I guess that makes sense. I feel like if I were Simon and I was exploring a new estate, it would also take me about that amount of time to, draft a new room. I wonder what that looks like in game. Like, is Simon just like drawing things out on the giant blueprint? Like, is he manually drawing this closet? He's a great artist. Look at all these details. 5 minutes passed in my monologue to myself. Let's pick up this gem. I wonder what it all means. Swans! Very beautiful swans. Okay, the real first time I played this game, I genuinely tried to design the house the way that I thought a real house should be set up, and it worked out surprisingly well because I would put like these dead end rooms near like on the first row because I thought, oh, you know, if guests come in, they want like a closet to hang up their items, and they want to go to the bathroom, so you should put a bathroom close to the entrance. And it ended up working out really well because, well, you'll see. It's good to spend the dead ends early. Okay. Oh, let's just get a storeroom. I feel like I'm leaving myself a little vulnerable with only, you know, one exit from which I can further progress into the house. I like to keep two open if possible, but you know, we'll see. First day in the house. Oh, let's read this again. Bridget, please pick up some more fruit before Friday, as we have just been informed that we may have an extra guest exploring the house next week. 50 steps should be more than enough, so I think an even spread would be ideal. 5 apples, 5 bananas, 5 oranges. The enclosed amount should cover expenses, but please bring back any change for the order and leave it in the pantry. So 4 coins is the change. Let's take a second to admire the pantry. Coffee, spelled like cough. 2 F's, 1 E. I feel like I should know what this device is, but I don't. I think it's some kind of grinder. Lux, coffee spelled correctly here. Flour, sugar. Scale. Nice pantry. Hallway is nice, but it's really not... It's not really providing much value compared to observatory. Or a good draft corridor, but... No, let's do observatory. What's this? A map of the world? It looks a little bit different from the world we live in, guys. I don't think I see a North America or a South America here. It looks a bit different. It looks a bit... I'm trying to interpret these shapes in a way that isn't chicken nuggets. That isn't interestingly shaped chicken nuggets. I wonder if we'll ever learn what the names of these continents are. I'm just gonna call them, what do these look like? I don't know why, but it kind of reminds me of, like, I don't know, Australia and Africa maybe, but, you know, the orientation's of course completely different. Then we've got the... I would call this the fish, and this the other fish. It's a different world, guys. It's a different world. And I think we've got the trade routes on here, which is pretty cool. Stairs. Guys, I don't think this is our solar system. It looks a bit different, doesn't it? How come it's only got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 planets? I'm just going to name them the way that we name the current planets because that's easy. Saturn, purple Jupiter, Earth, Mercury, Mars. Well, I think there's something we have to do before we can look through the telescope. Can we imagine what it is? It's a puzzle that we only need to do once. Wait, Tia? Am I misremembering what it is that needs to be done? Oh, I see. Wheels and wheels. Let's take a look. A single beautiful star. Got some money. You know, I wonder what other stars are there. Maybe this book will let us know. The Fixed Stars, The Stargazer's Companion to Constellations by Richard Witt. Sounds like a very witty name. Fen Areas, Bird and Sons Publishing. 1809. Preface. This book contains a complete starbase, a list of constellations and the observed effects that accompany the appearance of each one. Depending on the number of stars that can be seen in the sky on any given day, different constellations of various sizes may be visible, sometimes more than one on a single day. This book, a solid base for astronomy, will help you easily identify these constellations, impress your friends, and discover the joy of stargazing. North Star, 1 gold. The Twins, 2 trunks of an at the entrance hall. The Slice, 3 steps. Diamondus Minor, 1 gem. The Southern Cross, rooms with 4 doors are more common today. Oh my god, rooms with 4 doors, beautiful. Farmer's Apple, apples are extra delicious today. Clavista Key, +1 key. Diamondus Major, 5 gems. Draxus the Dead, dead end rooms are more common today. The Sale, everything is 50% off today. Florealis, Bloom of the Sky, green rooms are more like to say special flowers today. The Sale, everything is 50% off today. Wait, oh, I went back. Oh, that's it! The end. Oh, I just realized, I think the music is quite loud. Give me a second to adjust. Let me just adjust that. Okay, there we go. Still working. I've just come back to this channel, guys. Forgive me. Okay. Resume day 1. We're not done drafting yet. Yo, it's my favorite room, security. It's gonna cost a gem, but guys, it's a really good room. Well, look at Simon's drip. Are those striped socks? What do we have here? A vest, tie, backpack. I feel a sneeze coming on. Give me a second to... What? Now that I notice my sneeze, I don't want to sneeze anymore. So epic. The tapes. Whoa. What could be recorded here? What secrets to be uncovered? I think this is the first room that's got a cutscene, so we know it must be pretty important. Look at these rooms. Is that the den? That's storage. This is archives. Lots of archives there. Piano room. Piano. Which one is he poking? He's poking himself. Chills. Look, there's the one we're on right now. But oh wait, and updates? I never noticed that detail before. Oh my god. Wow. You learn things. You learn new things every day. I never bothered to notice that before. That is such a detail. Look at we're moving around the screen. Holy guacamole. Okay, well, let's go see keyboard. What the hell is that? Is that a liquid? Is there a liquid in that cup? Okay. Blue memos are true. Red memos are lies. Red memos, lies. Let's remember that. Blue is good, red is bad. Mount Holly security. Let's view the estate inventory. Following is a detailed list of items currently in the house that have yet been collected. This list will be updated as new rooms are added. 0 fruit, 0 gems, 0 keys, 0 coins. Yep, I'm pretty good at collecting things. Keycard system. Security doors are doors within the estate that can only be unlocked with an electronic keyboard. The keycard system is currently operational. Let's set that security level to low. And let's set that offline mode to unlocked. I mean, I hope things don't get blacked out, but I mean, if a blackout happened, it would be pretty nice if those doors were unlocked. I'm not gonna do a login to network because we, cough cough, don't know the password yet. Cough cough, I know the password, but for the sake of a more interesting playthrough, I'm gonna pretend I don't know it until I discover it again. Oh, what could the password be? S? Unintelligible, 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 unintelligible. Oh, I know it begins with an S. Effective for the first week of December, payroll for all of out and seasonal staff will be managed electronically. As your attendance will no longer be registered at morning roll call, it's doubly important that you do not fail to check in and out at one of the electronic computer terminals on the estate. 2 of these terminals can be found in security, where the punch clock used to be, and in the laboratory. Any questions or concerns regarding this process are redirected as always to our house manager, Mrs. Babbage. So we know this is false. Until further notice, the antechamber has been unlocked, and access levers are no longer required to grant entry. The antechamber? That seems the one up here. Well, if red memos are false, that means we know that it definitely is locked, and we need access levers. I don't know why I'm pronouncing it 2 different ways. We need access levers if we're going to get in. Keycard access security doors are more likely to appear in the higher ranks of the estate. Likewise, as a redundant security measure, normal doors in the estate will also be more likely to be locked as we progress north. This is the difficulty mechanic. We are at rank 3 right now. Rank 3. Here, security. As we make it up, it's going to get harder to progress. But don't worry, we're still in the early ranks right now. These doors, I'm certain, will both be unlocked. Oh, I don't want to draw furnace. Ooh, I don't want to draw weight room either. But once you're here, there's no getting out. I'll choose weight room. Ouch. Let's see if there's a room we can get that'll get our steps back up. Oh, like for example, a guest bedroom. That'll give us 10 steps. Usually I would choose bedroom, but well, I'm not sure how much. We might want the 10 steps. Wow. Bird, boat. And what are these? Car keys. What's this? Wait, first I'm going to check out boat here, boat there. Ooh, I wonder if they're important to the lore in some way. Towels, linens. Let's read this. Sinclair, just wanted to write you a quick note thanking you for the weekend. I had a thrilling time in the hunt with Lord Evanson, whose peculiar personality somewhat made up for your own absence. I was glad to appreciate your new game in the billiard room. It's been ages since I've seen the billiard room in the house. I was beginning to suspect you retired the floor plan. It was well worth the wait, though, as I always enjoy your mathematical puzzles and appreciate that I didn't need to know the rules of darts to play your variation. Hoping your health improves shortly. What happened to Sinclair's health? Well, we know he died. Hoping your health improves shortly. KL. Oh, that was the guest bedroom. Let's head out into the weight room. Fishing. Road. Not interactable. Weights. Punching bag, also not interactable. Door. Ooh, I want to play the laboratory, but also it leads nowhere, which I don't like. Let's do the parlor room. And because I want to test out all my options, let's try out this other entrance. Well, I don't want to lose my money. Let's probably want a key for the later ranks. But a bedroom. Key or bedroom? Let's play it safe and go for key. parlor. The parlor. It's a very nice parlor. I like the fact that like I'm recording this actually makes me a lot more attentive of details I didn't really pick up on or appreciate the first go around. This is a really pretty wallpaper. Unironically, I would love to have wallpaper like this in my own home. Ooh, dead man. Ooh. May the 2nd. Dear Herbert, it was a great honor receiving the invitation to dine at your estate with the Oldhams this past Thursday. Wait, May the 2nd? I thought he died in March. Okay. It was a great honor receiving the invitation to dine at your estate with the Oldhams this past Thursday. If I'm being frank, it had been quite a while since we had been seen in decent society, and we're beginning to worry that my wife's wit had lost its charm. I have no delusions that my company is rival to hers. If I can refresh your memory, we both spent much of that evening discussing our mutual love of games and puzzles, and I had mentioned to you a rather singular parlor game I had played some years back involving 3 boxes of different colors. You had pressed me to write the particulars of this game when I found the time, and I have included in this letter all the details you need to share with guests should you be inclined to play this confounding game. Always your friend, M. Lowry. There will always be at least one box that displays only true statements. There will always be at least one box that displays only false statements. Only one box is a prize within, the other 2 are always empty. Under rather curious wind-up key, a component of the parlor game. One of these statements must be true. One of these statements must be false. And only one of these boxes can hold the gems. The statement on the white box is true. There is a second one. No, that's false. There's only one. I'm going to check just to be sure. There's only one. There's only one. That's false. So this has to be false, which means this has to be the true one. This box and the white box are both empty. So if white and black are empty, then the gems are in here. Yay! Ooh. Spare room or secret passage? Spare room. Looks like they're going to paint this place blue. Oh, I'm not sure if I want to use my only key. Not right now. Not right now. We have some steps left. We can afford to backtrack a bit. A journey noteworthy. As you continue on your adventure, you may want to consider getting something to scribble down your notes and observations. Well, I'm recording. I'm recording myself now. A pad, a scrap of paper, or perhaps most fittingly, a journal will prove to you to be a valuable tool you will not regret having beside you on your journey. Very nice little knickknacks. Damn, they have a swanky ass home. Lovely. A key. Corridor is always left unlocked. Or the bedroom, and let's advance further. Let's advance further. Go up a rank, go up a rank. Ooh, what's this? Greetings from Reddington. But where is Reddington? Who's greeting? Interesting statue. And who's this? Moon necklace. Pearl earring. Can use it. I guess it doesn't really matter. Might as well use it here. The key. Oh. I am so tempted by passageway. But look at that gem requirement. I think I'll just do hallway. Doors in the West Wing are more likely to be locked. We know this is false, so doors in the West Wing are not more likely to be locked. If I play the utility closet, the courtyard, is it worth it to save my gems if I... screw it, let's get the drawing room. Sure, let's draft up a door. Ooh, flowers. I wonder who's maintaining them if the staff aren't currently around. Ooh, nice, nice. A photo. It must be significant, but I don't know where to look. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Is that open? 8 presents, 1 is unopened. Star, Christmas lights, mannequin with a Santa hat, mirror. It appears to be working. Phonograph. And a safe. What, pray tell, could be in the safe? And who or what is Cinca Corporation? Well, that wasn't the combination. Okay, I feel like this is a better place to draft the breaker box. It's a nice low dead end. There's the queen card again. Keycard entry system. Let's switch that off. Gymnasium off. Dark room. Sure, let's leave it on. Garage on. And what's that cabinet? It's been scribbled out. Maybe that's one of the draft plans that have been retired as one of the why am I struggling for words? As one of the letters indicated. Oh, welcome to the drawing room. They call it the drawing room because look at all these drawings. Guy with umbrella again, guy with cane, running boy, 3 guys with umbrellas, guy with umbrella, horse, guy with a cane, guy with a cane, guy with an umbrella, woman in dress, guy with a cane, running boy, horse, guy with a cane, woman in dress. Maybe we're not supposed to actually look at these photos. Maybe they're actually not that important. Oh, this guy's important. Can we call anybody? No. Usually in puzzle games like these, you need to call people. Ooh, la la, what's this? Drawing floor plans. Each time you click on a door, you will draw 3 floor plans, from which you must select one to draft. However, there are some items and doors that allow you to redraw if you do not like your initial 3 options. I wonder why they put that card here. Could it be that we're about to see that mechanic in action? Oh my, and we can redraw floor plans. But I like corridor, so I'll just draw that for now. Ooh, I do want to advance further into the house, so let's do a dining room. And this might actually give us an opportunity to fill in the east side of the house. Get a nice view of the outdoors. Oh, what is that statue? Statue of who? Who is that a statue of? I wish I could zoom. Some guy in a cowl, boat outside, boat. How do we access this area? I mean, it's modeled, so it must be, so it's here-ish. Most intriguing. Cannot drink the wine. I mean, someone looks too young to be drinking wine anyways. East Wing Hall. Sure. Before we go there, I want to go down here. No. We only got one key. It's not worth it. Ooh. Conference room. Let's try this one. Nope. Forging on forwards. Forging on forwards. Oh, we're able to draft these because in security we said that by default these are unlocked if the power's out, and with the breaker room, I mean the utility closet, I don't know why I keep on calling it the breaker room, we set it to off. Okay. I will draft chapel actually, because I haven't really seen much of an opportunity to spend my money, so screw it. Spreading items. The special rooms allow you to spread items throughout your house. When items are spread, they're immediately placed in several of the rooms currently on your estate. If you have a conference room, spread items are gathered in that room instead. Ooh la la. And what is that? A red memo? Safe code 9083. Unfortunately, from security, we know that this is false, so it's useless information. Reminder, after meeting adjourns, take all conference notes and place them in the office safe. Well. I would like to draft the office then. Keys for sale? Ooh my. But do I have money to afford these keys? So the dark room is for gambling. Let's gamble. I mean, we'll have made it too. Why is this shit dark? Okay. I mean, I guess I call it the dark room, but I thought earlier with the utility closet I had set it so the lights would turn back on. Ah, never mind. Exit. Both of these rooms are locked. Do I want to go back just to eat something? Screw it, let's check the chapel out first. Oh, but we'll lose money if we go in there. Let's not go in there until we have to. Let's eat something. Oh, that looks scrumptious. Dinner is served. Today's main course, lemon glazed salmon, broiled Cajun spice salmon, lemon butter sauce served over spinach leaf. Place an additional 10 steps and an aquarium in your house. Yeah, let's have dinner. Yum num num. Alright, let's make it to rank 9. Rank 9, guys. Rank 9. I don't want to spend things if I don't know what I'm spending them on, so... Oh? Enter the mail room. Simon P. Jones. Aw, from Dad! 1809 Alice Drive, Fen Area 63022. Simon P. Jones, Mount Holly Estate. Hey, buddy, how's it going up there in that big house? I think most people would be pretty scared being alone for this length of time, but I have a feeling you're doing just fine. I imagine you happy as a clam, perfectly content in the estate with the exploration and opportunities for adventure that present themselves each day. As I'm writing this, you're currently in the garage packing the tent. that we saw outside on the grounds. I wanted to try and post this letter before we depart tomorrow so that it has a chance to arrive during your first few days in the estate. With all the preparations, I'm not sure that I'm going to find the time. There's so much I want to say, and I'm sure I'll forget to tell you Friday night. Sometimes it's easier for me to just jot this stuff down. You're yelling at me right now to come bring you a pillowcase. Hold on a second. I'll be right back. I can tell you're really excited, but I think you might feel a little guilty about being so happy the day after the funeral. Believe me, I know how long Uncle Herbert worked on setting this up for you, and I know from our conversations just how much happiness this final project brought him. So do both of us a favor. Be excited. Oh, that's sweet. That's sweet. Oh, almost missed this one. The house really is amazing. I know it's almost been 7 years. I know it's been almost 7 years since we were last up there, and I'm really curious to hear just how much you remember from those summer trips. You've always been smarter than me at this kind of thing, so I'm not sure how much guidance or inspiration I can offer before your trip that will actually be useful to you. Despite my best intentions, I'm sure that on Friday I'll end up leaving you with a few of my overused cliche expressions when we say farewell. Later, alligator, Dad. P.S. Because I'm sleeping tonight, I don't spend all your time each day playing the jury box. Wow. Okay. Oh, that's sweet. I mean, those aren't really huge lore drops or clues, but that's sweet. Simon's dad loves him. Sync Corporation. Ooh, what could it mean? What could it mean? Royal Mail? What are we, living in a monarchy? Oh, it's already 1 p.m. Okay, well. What else to click on? No. An access key card. We might want to go back. I want to go back and power those key cards on. Please return all correspondence and packages addressed to Denny Ravane to sender, as he is no longer employed with their staff. Who the hell is Denny? Utility room fuse box. More detailed instructions will be sent by electronic mail to the address client is... Electronic mail! Okay, to the address client is provided. Press any button above to activate blue, plus the blue indicator next to red to activate purple. 5 purple indicators need to activate the 6th. Good to know. Well, let's... Oh! We're out of keys. Chat? I don't think we have a choice. We have to keep trying. Only way that gives us a chance is the gymnasium. Seven locked doors is no good to us. We don't have any keys left. Keys for sale, I'm not sure how much we can buy with 5 coins. Let's try the billiard room. Can't drink. Simon's too young. So, this game. We know it's a mathematical game, so let's do some math. For no for no particular reason, don't read too much into it. I feel like the blue means we should add. So let's click 8. And since we just did addition, let's, I think yellow might mean subtraction. I think 16 minus 10 is 6. And I think 10 minus 3 is 7. And for no particular reason, I think pink is multiplication. So 2 times 5 is 10. Okay, 20 minus 10 is 10. 10 times 2 is 20. 2 keys! That's just what we need to get this party back in play. Main Queen's Chamber. Well, it's not like we were finding that many items around. Maybe we could try the workshop. Ah, screw it. We might as well fill in these ranks. Queen's Chamber. Oh, Mila. Oh, that reminds me. I didn't really show off the chapel that much. I didn't give it the tour, but we'll see it again later, I'm sure. Who the hell is that Mary Matthew? One of these two maids is Mila. I can't tell. I can't tell. What's this? Staff notice. The day we all dreaded has finally arrived. It is with unprecedented sadness we inform you of the death of our benefactor, employer and master, the Baron of Mount Holly, H.S. Sinclair. Any staff who have an interest in attending services may contact Mrs. Babbage for details. In following the instructions left by the Baron himself, effective immediately, all work at Mount Holly is suspended. All living staff will have 1 month paid leave and must vacate the premises by Friday, November 6th. I wonder if that date is important. Okay. No. Alright. Well, that's nice. Are we gonna spend it? Nah, let's just see what's behind there. Chat, we may be cooked, but we'll go out doing our best. Item here, no. Item here, no. Ooh. Well, they say the West Wing Hall is unlikely to be locked. Locked. Staff notice, June 15th, 1983. Out of respect for the late Lady Clara Epson, the West Wing will be closed until further notice. While the floor plans associated with this wing have not been removed from the pool, as our staff members refrain from drafting them during this period of mourning. Likewise, blah, blah, blah. I might as well try kitchen. Okay, nowhere to go but onwards. Nowhere to go but forwards. Pretty sure this is just a different wallpaper, but they gave it a different color. Interesting things to put in your fridge. Ooh, what's this? Today's main course is glazed salmon. We could get a banana, club sandwich, or a tomato soup. Screw it, we have 5 coins. Plenty of steps left. Plenty of steps. But what should we do with them? It appears we are out of keys. Welp, and that's it for our adventures. I'm just imagining a house that's laid out like this. You enter the entrance hall. To the left, there's a closet. To the right, there's a den. The den connects to a laboratory. So far, so normal. The den connects to a storeroom. If you go straight ahead from the entrance hall, you get to a pantry, an observatory. Then you go to security. Security connects to the guest, but I feel like that makes sense at least. If I were a guest, I would be happy knowing that security is right next to me. Then you have a wait room. And then the wait room leads to the parlor, which leads to a spare room. And then from the wait room, you can also ask a nook, which leads to a bedroom. Then a hallway. Then a boudoir. Then a utility closet. It's like in order to eat. Like, I'm just imagining, okay, so imagine that you live in a house that's laid out like this. bedrooms are there? There's one. Well, okay, I mean, no. Okay. There's technically 4 violet rooms, but like actual like bedrooms that you would live in as like the owner of this manor, not a maid. There's really only one that you would sleep in, because the boudoir is not for sleeping in. The guest bedroom is for guests. So you live 4 ranks, you sleep 4 ranks in. You're right next to the nook. Go to a hallway, go to the drawing room, go to a corridor, then the dining room. The dining room is far away from the kitchen. You know, I'm gonna stop thinking too hard about it. Well, chat, I think we're done for the day, but before... Okay, finally I sneeze. Before we truly wrap up, let's go all the way back to the start, and I'll show you something cool you can do with the fountain. Wait. What? Oh, I see. Wait, just to make sure we haven't missed anything. Nope, we collected everything. We are well and truly done for the day. Oh, before we oh, wait, I just realized I was going to... yeah, I was going to throw a coin into the well, but we spent it all. Oh, well. To be thematic, let's head on back to our camp, and we'll end the day there. And I, too, in real life, will go to sleep because it's a little late where I am as well. Well, friends... Well, I feel like most of the people watching this channel are already my friends. Friends, I'm going the heck to bed. Good night.